Ever since he was 14, Brian Orser has been doing triples. He was the first to do a triple axel. He's going to need it, and he's going to need it tonight as well as he's ever done it before, because he is in third place. He's tied with Grzegorz Filipowski of Poland. Brian Boitano of the United States is first, and Heiko Fischer of West Germany is second. So here is Brian Orser with his new program.
Watch Brian's first jump, the triple Let's jump, 3 revolutions. And he has no problems with that at all. That's more or less a warm-up for him with that very difficult jump for that triple axel that's yet to come very shortly.
Beautiful high flying back sit spin there.
Now watch Brian build up for that triple axel. He needs a lot of speed because remember, a triple axel is 3.5 revolutions in the air. He's got to move to get around those revolutions. Brian, he put his hand down just slightly on the landing there, and just after he completed a perfect one in warm-up, too.
I don't know what went wrong. It looked like he was a bit outside of the circle there in the jump, which means he was leaning outside, and I think that put him off for the landing. Not a serious error, though.
Brian moved from 5th to 3rd after the compulsory figures into the short program. He actually won the short program. And he's currently tied with Filipowski of Poland in 3rd.
You know, I think where Brian's improved the most, he's always been a great jumper, as we see here in a triple Salchow jump, the most difficult jump done with the greatest of ease, but where he's really improved a lot is he's matured as far as the overall program is concerned, and that's most important.
Otto, I totally agree with you there. He's been working with a stylist, Uschi Kessler, and it was her project to put together a new program for Brian, and I think it's working very well for him tonight.
Brian won St. Ivel, beating Norbert Schramm, who he had that great battle with in the past. Past 6 years, he's worked his way all the way up from novice champion to Canadian champion, and there's no question what his destiny is. It's gold.
Incredibly high double axel by Brian, especially at the 3:15 point in the program. That's very difficult to do.
Now, this is what I'm talking about, the improvement in the footwork and the jazz section that he's doing now between the various moves. To the end of his program, a Wally, reverse Wally, right into a triple toe loop at the end of the program. Look at that, into a death drop to a final back sit spin by Brian Orser.
Only one slight flaw in Brian Orser's performance. He did complete his triple axel. He did touch down slightly on the landing. I don't know how much that's going to take from him. It seemed to take something out of the crowd a little bit, and I kind of felt that way.
Well, it wasn't a serious error, and as you watch here on the replay, he goes in, sets himself up, nice height, just a little bit out on the landing, and I don't know, it's not a serious error, though. Look at the smile on his face. He knows that he did it okay.
Well, one of the most beautiful jumps in his program, Brian, was that triple Salchow. It's very difficult, too, because he takes off from a back inside edge, does 3 revolutions in the air, lands it perfectly, and there you can see the difference in the landing, the solid landing on that triple Salchow as compared to the triple axel.
Marks for Brian Orser for technical merits. Judge number 1, 5.8.
With Coach Doug Lee standing by, the marks now for technical merit. For Brian Orser, it's a 5.8. 3.57s, a 5.8, a 5.8, and a 5.6.
You know, Johnny, in the past, Brian's artistic impression marks have tended to be a bit lower. But in my opinion, that was a very artistic program, very much improved, and I think these marks should be the same, if not higher.
Well, let's see whether or not the judges will agree with you, because we have 2 5.7s, a 5.8, 3 more 5.7s, and a 5.4 from the judge from Great Britain. Brian Orser.